Our book for today is called Do You Wonder How Snakes Slither by T. Albert, and it is online on a site called Monkey Pen. Snakes, how they slither around, scaring anyone who crosses their path. But this novel tale, which delves into the uniqueness of the snake's moves, will have you rethink on all things that slither. Sammy saw the snake and snuck around its side. Sally saw the snake and scampered down the path. The snake saw Sammy and Sally and slithered away. Did you ever wonder how snakes slither? Well, let me tell you, I am Slithers the snake, and here is how we do it. As you noticed, we don't have legs, but we still get around quite well. We actually have 4 ways of moving, and since we don't have legs, we use our tummy scales and muscles to get ourselves around. Most of you think that slithering is the only way that we move. It is our most common way, and you could think of it as you're walking. We push off something like a bump on the ground or a rock to get it going. Then we move in a wavy motion using our tummy scales and muscles to pull us along. It's called the serpentine method, but slithering is just fine. We can hold on to something with our tail portion, even the ground, and spring our front part forward. Then we drop the front part, hang on, and pull our back part along. Maybe this is like you're running, as we can go pretty fast. It is called the concertina method, but slithering is just fine. In the sand, mud, or on slippery rocks, we move along in a funny way. It's like you're hopping. It's hard to tell you how we do it. It looks like we toss our heads forward, but off to the side, not straight ahead. The rest of our body follows in a sideways motion. It is called sidewinding, but slithering is just fine. Sometimes you slowly crawl on your tummy. Well, so do we. When we need to be quiet and move very slowly, we use some of our side scales, our wide side scales, on our back to grip the ground. Then we push straight ahead with the others. It is called the rectilinear method, but slithering is just fine. People walk, run, hop, and crawl. We snakes, serpentine, concertina, sidewind, and rectilinear. And we both get to where we want to go. Wow, after talking to you about the way we move, I guess it's easier to just say we slither. Our story for today will be, Do You Wonder How the Ladybug Got Its Name? By T. Albert, and it's distributed by Monkey Pen. A fun look on how the ladybug got its name. Early one spring day, Sally Sue and her mommy planted a very small vegetable garden. Sally Sue planted all of her favorite vegetables. She planted carrots, corn, lettuce, and even pumpkins. Sally Sue watered the garden every day and, with her mommy's help, removed all the weeds. She was excited to watch her vegetables grow, and her mommy was very proud of her. The plants grew and grew, and one day Sally Sue noticed that the plants didn't look good. They had brown spots on the leaves, and they looked like something was eating them. Sally Sue's mommy said it looked like there were little bugs called aphids eating her vegetable plants. Sally Sue was sad, but her mommy told her not to worry. In a few days, there'll be some hero bugs coming here to the rescue. The next day, when Sally Sue went to the garden, she saw pretty little beetles all over. They were red with black dots on their back. Her mommy saw that Sally Sue was afraid that these bugs would eat her vegetable plants. So she yelled out, "The heroes are here. 3 cheers for the ladybugs." Ladybugs? Sally Sue asked. You mean the heroes are girls? Then she asked, where are the boy bugs? Her mommy then explained that they were both girl and boy beetles, and that they were just called ladybugs. Then why are they called ladybugs? Sally Sue asked. Her mommy then explained that when she was little, her grandfather had told her that since they were pretty, and all little ladies are pretty, just like you, Sally Sue, they become known as ladybugs. Oh, said Sally Sue, that's it. I was also told that many years ago, in the Middle Ages, the farmers' crops were being eaten by aphids, and they prayed for Mother Nature to help. In the next few days, these beetles came and ate the aphids, saving their crops. In respect for their prayers being answered by Mother Nature, they named them Beetle of the Lady. In time, they became known as lady beetles and later just ladybugs. It doesn't really matter, said Sally Sue. They're pretty and helpful. And with due respect to the boys, thank you, ladies. Later that summer, Sally Sue had lots of yummy vegetables, and in early fall, the biggest pumpkins she ever saw. Now that was a next story is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop, out of the egg came a tiny, very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. I'm so hungry. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night he had a stomachache. The very hungry caterpillar then ate through 1 nice green leaf, and he started to feel much better. Now the caterpillar was no longer small. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself, He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a small hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And he became a beautiful butterfly. So we found out a caterpillar becomes a butterfly.